So I got a bad habit, obviously. Um, my only vice throughout the course of my life has been indulging in marijuana. You know, to my kids, I regret nothing. I'm sure your um, genetics didn't suffer any. It's, in my opinion, a harmless vice as far as vices go, but it is not a virtue. So this is not an endorsement of a lifestyle, but just an acknowledgement of who I am, what I engage in recreationally. I don't drink alcohol. Um, I try to stay away from unhealthy foods, mainly at this point because they make me feel sick. Um, I try to live a virtuous life, but I am not a perfect person. I have a vice, and my vice is marijuana. So, um, anyway, I have, with this, I'm not going to make excuses. It's a vice. I'm not in a super clean space right now as far as my life goes. There were periods like when my children were just being born and growing where I didn't do anything, including I didn't smoke marijuana. So this isn't that time in my life. This is more of a downward arc, I feel. Um, I could be better, but I'm not, basically. But anyway, I picked up my first dab, which is kind of a new experience for me, I'll be honest. Uh, Up until I made this purchase, I have never smoked a concentrate. I've taken oral concentrates, um, edibles, and tinctures, um, but I've never smoked a dab. And I picked up a device and I've modified it because I modify everything. And this is the Aeris Focus 5. And basically, what I did is I got a little insert, a little copper. Um, this is a 3/8 coupling that I have sleeved the outside um, with a 5/8 vinyl tubing, and the 5/8 vinyl tubing fit over the mouthpiece. And I have a non-toxic inner lining with the copper, and then the copper sleeves into with, I put a little electrical tape on the outside. The electrical tape just makes contact with the adapter, and I have a little mini bong. So the feed gas goes in, goes through a little tiny amount of water, and then up out. And it's kind of nice, honestly. I've been drinking the water. Um, I've only used this thing like 3 times, 4 times. Um, Water tastes good. It's because it's as pure as you can get, basically. So I figure why waste it? Um, it's pretty cool. So this thing, basically, you do a double tap and it starts heating. I think it's heating now. Yeah, it's heating now. I don't know. I'm gonna do one here because might as well. It's um, my new toy. Can never tell. It's got an app to it. It actually shows the temperature, but it'll blink and go solid. I don't know if it's actually heating. It might be. Maybe I didn't push the button twice. There we go. Now we're actually heating. I have. I'm not. Whatever. I didn't push the button quickly enough. But it's like 5 times to start it, 2 times to start the heating, and then it runs for like after it heats up for like 30 seconds. But I'll tell you, this is, with this thing, I couldn't hit it. When I went to hit this thing, I almost died because the vapors are too hot. But with a little bit of chilled water, if it wasn't for this bubbler, I would be on the floor right now, coughing up a lung. And that has everything to do with the temperature of the gas coming out of this thing. That was a nice hit, and I feel really, really good right now. But that cough, times 10,000 without the bubbler. So my personal preference has always been a bong, and honestly, with these things, that's not changing. I had to get this. Shout out to Stony Labs, because this just works perfect. I could just leave this like this. I just need this little stand that'll hold it together. And honestly, I could just tape that on there and be done with it. But I do want to take it off periodically because I don't have a stand and I'm worried about breaking it. So to the guys at Aeris, some kind of attachment where this would work would be cool, but I build it anyway.